Today is the best day of my life. It's the only one I got. I can and I will. Now, you know, the way I just said that, one of two things would have happened. You've either just turned it off because, oh my gosh, how boring and morbid that was the way I just said that. Or maybe you were curious enough to stay on long enough, which you're still watching, to basically see and hear what I have to say. I'm Bob DiGiacomo, by the way, of Bermuda Bob Leadership and Intentional Growth Coaching. And today is the best day of my life. It's the only one I have. I can and I will. All right, it's a little bit better. So we say in Bermuda, a little more better. I'm choosing to do this as a YouTube video today as opposed to getting on Facebook and doing that live. One of the challenges with Facebook Live is that once you do it, and it is gone. I want to have this as a record, and so I'm publishing this to my YouTube channel. And I ask and I encourage all of you, by the way, go to YouTube and put in my name, Robert DiGiacomo, D-I-G-I-A-C-O-M-O, and search for me. And when you see my awesome picture that pops up, there's a word there that says subscribe. Please subscribe to my to my YouTube channel. There's lots in there. You know, back in June, I kind of had a revelation. And for some of you, you remember that back in June, I did 30 days of leadership videos, and they were entitled the 30-Day Miracle. So each day I did a different video on something that popped into my head. And it's been interesting and amazing of late just how many of those boop moments I've been having, or God incidences, or God winks. You know, again, I can appreciate if you don't believe in a higher authority, but there is something out there that works with us, works on us, works for us. It's a very great power. You can choose to deny. I choose to accept. And of late, I have been really concentrating and focusing on these moments that have been popping in. Now, just this morning, something occurred that I just happened to flip my TV channel to a different channel. Why did I do it at that particular moment? Well, in my mind, it was another one of those boop moments because I happened to see something which I needed the information of. And by the way, that's where I just got that phrase from. Today is the best day of my life. It's the only one I have. I can and I will. If I hadn't flipped the channel because I got that message, I wouldn't have had that message because I didn't flip the channel. And I wrote a blog just the other day about where God speaks to us in silence, because coincidences are not coincidental. And I did a podcast on that as well. And if you are on Facebook and you're seeing this as opposed to my YouTube channel, you can go down a little bit on my Facebook page and you'll find either the blog post or the podcast. I would love for you to have a watch of it or a read of it. And let me know what you think. Actually, you couldn't have a watch of it because it's a podcast. You have a listen to it. But you know what? We think in pictures. We don't think in words. And so when you're hearing the words that I'm speaking in the podcast or reading my blog post, you will be forming the pictures in your subconscious as to what I am saying and where this is all going. So I wanted to reach out to all of you today in my quest for finding out more about me and helping you to find out more about you, that today is the best day of our lives. It's the only one we have. We can, and if we choose to, we will. And on that note, Bermuda Bob signing off. Until next time. Contact me, though, so we can do some work together. There's so many wonderful things out there that are going on. Perhaps it's no coincidence that you're seeing this today. All the best.